Hello there, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're looking at an old favorite. This was introduced way back in early 2019. And it's called Budweiser Discovery Reserve American Red Lager. And I'm saying an old favorite because in a way it kind of was introduced in like 1994 with Red Wolf. If you remember, they made a Red Wolf.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, so this is, you think, similar to that?
Okay.
Oh, very similar. Red Wolf. You remember those days.
So do you think this is the same beer, just remarketed under the Budweiser symbol to bring back the Budweiser name?
I don't think it's the same beer. I think it's a similar type of beer with the same concept of a mass-produced craft style beer to compete with the craft beer market. A lot of people are kind of hardened, like if they know it's Anheuser-Busch, they won't try it. I don't care what it is. They're just not going to try it. And they've been dealing with that for a long time. Hold on, let me...
So this one says that it's a special red lager brewed with Voyager barley grains for a toasted malt taste with a hint of toffee, light hoppy aroma, and a sharp finish. Inspired by archival malt-forward recipe brewed at time of Apollo moon missions.
Yeah, the archived recipe. They probably had some in-house recipe they made for their own private parties.
Yeah, and if you look at the label, it does kind of like look like the A is on the moon because you can see a symbol. It's very similar to Earth off in the distance. It's actually a pretty cool logo.
And they use Apollo hops in this, right? As well, I believe.
It's kind of like the Obama logo a little bit. Obama had the logo with the half rainbow thing going on and all that. That was a pretty cool logo too.
The reason I brought Red Wolf up, folks, see Red Wolf, this was from the mid-90s. This was 5.5% red lager. That's 5.4. I think it's probably a very similar product. And once I really started enjoying Red Wolf, then of course I never saw it again.
Yeah, and then they had Red Dog, and then they had another red beer.
Yeah, all of a sudden everything was
Miller,
red beer.
There was Miller.
Miller Red Label, which I never did buy. I never saw it.
So everything had this redness going on.
Yeah. Kind of like
So
the
appearance
dry
to me-
haze with beers in the 90s.
Right.
The dry craze,
The dry- yeah,
now it's coming back as far as being called brewed IPAs.
Right.
So that appearance is kind of copper looking.
Copper, not red, but
Copper, yeah.
It's a real pretty color too.
Cross between copper and amber.
Oh
So
yeah, don't
the
forget
head's pretty-
Killian's. That was kind of like the first red lager around
This
here.
kind of does look like Killian's.
Yeah, but it's stronger.
Smells really good, malt forward, you're getting some nice caramel toffee notes on the
If
aroma.
I'm not mistaken, the last Killian's I got was a 5.6.
I think it's 5.4, pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You're right about the toffee. And another thing about this beer, I bought this at Savannah Discount, the big tall can. I think it was $2.49. I knew it was $2.49. And it's the only time I ever saw the can version. I figured I'd give it a review. It tastes the same as the bottle, though. Bottle, can, these days, it doesn't really matter. 40 years ago, it mattered.
That's all the bottles.
Because cans tasted like metal. Remember those days.
The pull-off tops and the wraparounds with the seal on the back. Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember seeing my grandpa drink those.
The good taste of metal.
That's what they say too. He's like, "Yeah, don't get any beer in a can because it's going to taste like can. Here, taste. Tastes like beer, Grandpa. It tastes like beer. No, I can taste that metal."
Light bodied, light to medium bodied. It's not a heavy body beer. Light
Not
to
at
medium.
all, no. And you're getting those nice caramel notes. Definitely malt forward.
Forget hoppiness.
Yeah, no
Get
hop
that out of your mind.
characters. I don't care what they say about the hops that they use in here, I ain't picking them up.
Well, they're there just to round it out. You know, these beers are very round.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the hops, it might be a little cloyingly sweet, so they just kind of balance them out a little bit, or balance the beer out a little bit. But yeah, it's
It's good. It's got a light
It's really
finish.
good.
It's comparable with your George Killian's Irish Red. The price is the same. If you go buy a 6-pack of this or the Killian's, it's the same price. Same kind of body, same finish, same everything. It's kind of like the Anheuser-Busch version. They're both very enjoyable. I like both, and I would give them both an A. I mean, that's me. You might say...
I think I gave this a B+ when I reviewed it on my channel, but that was only because the Reserve series in general, I've been disappointed with the fact that they haven't veered too far off. I mean, what was it? The Copper Lager, the Repeal Reserve, both very similar to this one.
Yeah.
So I wish they would kind of branch off a little bit and do a different style, maybe get outside of their comfort zone, but it's Budweiser. They're going to play it safe.
Well, I do have that Budweiser tea in the fridge. They made a new
Oh, the
ice.
lemon tea. I really like that. Yeah, I think you'll be pleased with that.
With the lemon tea?
I was very pleased with it, yeah. It's different. I mean, it's not, not for everybody.
We did that Samuel Adams lemon tea, the one they call the
Was it Samuel
Twisted Tea, made by Boston Beer
Oh,
Company.
yeah, and it tastes just like tea.
It tastes like tea, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the best ones. They have a lot of different companies make the alcoholic
He was picking
tea
up the
now,
malt
but
in it, but
I can't. It tastes like tea to me. It's funny though, people that don't drink alcohol, I let my brother try it once and he does not drink at all, and he said it tasted like alcohol. It was disgusting. But to me, it just tasted like tea. I couldn't pick up on any alcohol. Just had a little bit of the fresh lemon taste, and tea. And that was it.
Well,
But I would give this an A. I lowballed it, I think, because I was just disappointed that it was so similar to the other Reserve Series beers that I've had. I was hoping that would have been, that it would have stood out a little bit more. But I think it's a pretty solid A. I'm going to go with 94 for this one.
yeah, I'm going to say 93.
I'm right there, 93 and a half.
There you go. Splits the difference.
See what you can do with numbers? All right, so we really like it. There's going to be a lot more of those coming out. I've already picked up some chatter.
This is a real pleasant drinking beer. It's got, you taste that kind of toffee caramel that's going on with it. It goes down, it's straight over the palate. You're not getting this danciness on your tongue that you get with, something that's overly hopped.
Do you like it better than standard Budweiser rice lager?
Yes.
I did as well.
I'm not sure, but I do like this. And so I already heard some chatter on the internet that in later 2019 there's going to be another one of these coming out. They probably do about 2 a year now. So they might be a better.
You think these recipes were developed by the in-house brewmasters? Remember they had the competitions 10 plus years ago?
They
encouraged it for the brewmasters to do that. They had that brewmaster series.
Right.
Project 12.
Yeah, it's like
And then the beer
red boxes
yep.
and then gold boxes, yellow
The
boxes.
Black Crown, the one that won, is no longer, it was discontinued. So,
Oh man, I
and
love
then
that. That was so good.
yeah, it was pretty good.
See, a lot of them, I think, when they have extra time, make their own beers, and so maybe they use them
Now you have to contact
Like,
them and ask.
inside the brewery, like private beers to drink. You know what I mean?
They probably encourage some kind of development that's going on.
But yeah, especially this day and age, you can't just sit on your laurels and hope for the best. You gotta-
It's kind of like when Al Copeland had his concepts. He had a test kitchen and he encouraged his top chefs.
They still have that
To go in.
experimental. They still have the experimental fried chicken laboratory on the top of that tower, in Metairie, where they experiment all the time. They sell off their projects to different companies. Copeland family, yeah. So, an most excellent product actually from Anheuser-Busch InBev. We're going to end this review. Sorry about the background noise, but I can't control the weather. The air conditioning's got to come on. You're not going to just in the heat. We're going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.